Hi guys, welcome to the channel. Hope you're doing well, but most importantly as well guys, hope you're mining away and earning good profits because the market is looking very good. As we can see, everything seems to be going very well at the moment. Once again, Bitcoin is rising at 2,820, Ethereum close to $265. I mean, we did talk about reaching 500 by the end of the year. So many people don't believe in that, but I personally do, and I think it will happen. Ethereum Classic at 17.50, slightly, has fallen, but it's still okay. Litecoin is doing very well at 30.24, Dash at 147.74. I'm very happy with Dash. As you know, when I'm doing my Genesis mining upgrades, I'm using Dash payments due to, I'm mining Dash, and therefore the fee is also very low. So I'm very happy when I see this. I'll be more than happy if this goes all the way to $200 because, as long as the price is high, that means we guys are spending less cryptocurrency, and that could be only one thing, and that is a good thing. Monero are doing very well actually at $55, which is fantastic, and all the rest guys are pretty much doing well. I don't want to list every single one of them, you can see it for yourself, but another very good one is the Zcash, as you can see at $274, which is a very, very good coin at the moment. I know a lot of people are building rigs and allocating their rigs to mine Zcash because unfortunately with Genesis mining we are unable to mine Zcash. So therefore I think there's options in there where you can divert, but directly you can't buy a contract. That's what I wanted to say. So moving on guys, I want to talk to you about Poloniex. If you've been following me, you know by now that I had some currency into Poloniex, but as you can see I have withdrawn every single one of them. And I did not do that, guys, because I don't have trust in Poloniex. I mean, yes, the history has shown that Poloniex has been hacked, and it could happen again. If something has happened before, it could happen again. While I'm making this video, someone could be working on possibly hacking Poloniex. So there is chance that this could happen. Exchanges like Poloniex, like Bitstamp, Bittrex, Kraken, they obviously hold a lot of money, guys. So it's kind of like a bank. If you have a lot of money, thieves, let's say, will try to obviously break in because they know there's a lot of money in there. If you only hold a little bit, people, they may not obviously try to hack it in this case because it's not worth it. They will be looking somewhere else. So it could happen, but the reason I actually taken the money out, guys, is because I felt like, I don't have a lot of money. I was lending a bit, but it wasn't really earning me such a significant amount of money that it was, worth it for me, or it was for me to like think, oh, if you take this, you're gonna lose this amount of money and that amount of money. Again, I was only lending 10 Litecoins, so it was giving me some profits, and of course, it's worth it. Anything is worth it, so. Feel free to do that. You can earn potentially even good money depending on how many coins you are lending. But I said to myself, you know what? Let me put everything into my ledger. Avoid, having too many wallets. When you have so many wallets, so many things, you obviously have to track every single one of them and seeing what's happening and all that. And I decided, nah. I just want to divert everything to the most secure wallet I have, and I'm not advertising, by the way, Ledger Nanoways. There are other hardware wallets out there that you can obviously invest in if you want one, but I have personally invested into Ledger Nanoways because obviously it's closest to where I am in Europe, so therefore it probably would have come quicker than if I was to order a wallet, let's say, all the way from the US. So that's why I'm using the Ledger Nanowise. I'm quite happy with it. And another good thing about it is that obviously Ledger currently has the most currency covered, like Ripple and, other wallets, hardware wallets don't, let's say, have Ripple wallet in them. So it's just my personal, obviously, decision to withdraw the money. It's not a scare factor. There's so many, obviously, other exchanges that you can, if let's say you also feel like, oh, Poloniex has been hacked and is it secure, could it happen again and all this. I know even some people have doubted the hack and they said that probably was an inside job just so they can take some money. We don't really know. I don't want to go too much into detail. So of course there's other exchanges that you can go for, Bitstamp, Bittrex, Kraken, as I said, and they are all good exchanges. I think you should feel safe obviously putting your money in there, but I personally, guys, believe in if you don't own the key, you don't own your money. And that's kind of how I see things. Pretty much like in the bank, if you put your money into the bank, you think they're yours until something happens. And if you go back to, let's say, you know, countries where they had financial issues with banks, you'd see that people have money in them, but when they try to withdraw them, they can't, although it's your money. And that's simply because you don't have the key to it. And this is how I felt, you know, just to prevent anything happening, at least while I'm building my portfolio. I said to myself, you know what, put everything into your hard wallet and just let it stay there. It's not going to earn anything for you, but at least it is safe and the wallet is with me. I have the key, no one else has it, so therefore if anything should go wrong, I should be the one to blame, and I shouldn't obviously feel bad. Why did I put my money, let's say, into this exchange or into that wallet or into this? Or, you know, why did you do that? You're so stupid, now you've lost this. You know what I mean? This is my personal take on it. So let me quickly show you guys. You know, this is the wallet. As you can see, I've got a bit of Ethereum at almost close to 11 Ethereums, which I'm very happy with it. I also gonna quickly run and show you the other ones. So if I go back here, ignore this here, infection block. There's no such thing. At least I'm not aware of having it on my PC. So let me just open the ledger, guys, for you, and I'll show you my. So we've just seen the Ethereum holding I have. I'm just going to show you now my Ethereum Classic. So you can see that I actually do have money into those wallets, so I'm not just talking. Here it is, guys, 34 Ethereum Classic coins, which I'm very happy with it. Once again, you know, I'm slowly building my portfolio, guys. I'm getting there, and this is actually, by the way, earnings pretty much that I've got from my MvYWIq, because most of my earnings that I get from the Genesis mining, I'll show you here, they go into the Exodus wallet, except the Ethereum, because obviously I can't pay with Ethereum to upgrade. So Litecoin is coming here. I've got a bit. Dash is coming here. And I had until recently also Bitcoin coming here, but I'm not in a position to spend it. We all know currently the fees are crazy high. Look at it, it's constantly getting higher and higher. $70 to spend $220 is crazy. That means I only have 70 minus, so I only have, what is it, 70, so 40, so I only have $150 out of 220. Sorry, my mind is everywhere. So out of $220, if I was to, you know, give $70 a fee, I've got only actually $150, which is crazy. $70 is a lot of money, guys. I can't believe the high, you know, I can't believe the high network mining fee, guys, that currently we're experiencing with Bitcoin. I mean, Bitcoin was meant to be this fast cryptocurrency or digital currency where everything is done quick. The fees is, you know, small, and now we're seeing it's the opposite. Sometimes transaction takes way too long, and at the same time we can see the fee is way too high. I mean, it's crazy. So this unfortunately is gonna have to sit here for a while, but everything else that I get I pretty much spent. Wow, that's a shame. Dash has fallen a bit. A moment ago I had enough there, over $60, so I better hurry up because I want to do upgrades, and I obviously want to do 2 with the Dash. So quickly going back to the wallet, just to show you something else. So this is my Ethereum Classic. I'm going to close this now here, and I'm going to open the Bitcoin because I did divert a bit of Bitcoin here, guys. Let me show you. I also have a Litecoin into the Bitcoin, so let me show you this. I show you my 10 Litecoins that came from my Poloniex. So there they are, guys, sitting right here. So those 10 Litecoins, I actually had them in the Poloniex along the other ones, the other currency, but now as you can see them, they are here in my wallet, my Ledger Nano OS, so they will be sitting here for a while. You know, whatever I'm mining now with the, as you saw, I'm investing back into the Genesis mining, so they will not be growing for a while. I'm pretty much working currently to build my Ethereum portfolio. So here is the Litecoin, and let me quickly show you guys as well the Bitcoin holdings. In fact, I show you something else because also this could be, you know, useful for you guys. I also have the Zcash wallet as well into the Ledger Nano OS, and as you can see, I've got very little. I've earned this from, again, the MvYWIq when I was testing it. It's not bad, $34. It's actually quite happy, you know, I'm quite happy with it. So this is another, obviously, currency, but a little bit. I may switch at some point and try to build this as well, the rigs. And finally, let me show I've got very little Bitcoin as well in here, guys. And again, as I said to you guys, most of this has been coming, well, almost all of it has come from my mining rigs, because the Genesis mining, I'm pretty much reinvesting everything back. So here it is. This is a payment I was receiving from Genesis mining, but then in order for me to be able to do more upgrades, guys, I allocated my Bitcoin mining to get the payments in Dash. So therefore I can be earning more Dash, so I can be doing more upgrades. So I'm trying to do everything possible I can towards to earn more money, so I can reinvest back and obviously support you back, guys. So that's with the currency, that's with my wallet. As you can see, what I say is the truth, so I believe in everything I'm saying. Now let's quickly do the upgrades, and then we'll look at the numbers in terms of cloud mining, Genesis mining versus the mining rig numbers. So I'm gonna first start with the Dash. Hopefully I can get 2, because obviously the price seems to have fallen a bit. I can't be obviously holding on. Hopefully I'll be able to do the 2, because I do want to do the 2 upgrades. Okay, I think I've used this code already, so let me use this one. If I didn't use this code, please let me know, guys. Okay, 1 second. So here, agree on terms. Okay, let me hold on for a moment, because I do write which codes I do use. I don't want to repeat and people to say, but you already used this code, you said you're going to use different ones every time. So what I'm going to do, guys, I do put the codes I used in here, which is very nice, so I can track them and I can see which one I've used. So 2A and U09, yep, those was the last ones I've used. And let me go back in here. This is why it's nice to keep a track of what you're doing. So I haven't done an upgrade here. I've done an upgrade here. Again, I can see which code I used in here. Those are the ones I've used. Okay, right. So again, I'm only doing this obviously, guys, because I do want to use everybody's code. Let me see, have I done an upgrade on this video? I don't think I did on this one. But as you can see, I'm pretty much doing lots of upgrades, guys, on almost every one of my videos. So yeah, no problem. Let's begin. So the first code on the list is this one here. So let me pick it up. Doesn't matter, guys. I'm doing upgrades, returning the favor back to you. So I got a bit lost. So many things I'm opening, guys. So well, I've already put this one in. So let me use it, and then I'll use the other one. So let me put here next, so at least I know I've used it. And yeah, guys, while we're obviously doing these upgrades, you can clearly see that I am investing my own personal money. You saw my portfolio. It is not very big, but that is because I'm trying to grow my contracts, so I can earn more and more. And of course, I can support you back, guys, because the support you've been giving me, guys, has been overwhelming. On the YouTube channel, you've been helping me so much, guys. Subscribing and sharing my channel and all the positive comments. It's just been overwhelming, guys, and I can't thank you enough. And of course, with the Genesis mining, you've been using my 3% discount code, which obviously it gives you a discount and also helps me a bit. And I do appreciate it, guys. Hopefully because of the effort I'm putting into the channel. Okay, let's see. Sometimes what happens, guys, is, yep, I think now it should be valid. There's a space in there. You gotta just delete the space. So as you saw, it just went through. So yeah, guys, hopefully with the effort I'm putting into the channel, it does show you that I believe in these things. I'm trying to help everybody out. Obviously trying to show you what I know, give you my thoughts on it, and at the same time I can learn from you guys as well, because I know a lot of you know probably a lot more than even I do. So this is the good thing about these videos, that we can share information and learn from each other. So another good thing is that when we use our codes, as we just seen, we get discount because I had $59, but with the discount I'm spending 28, so I still want to have some Dash actually left, and that is the good thing when we're using each other codes. And of course, when the Dash price is so high, so we're spending less and less. Now I'm going to do one more. I'm going to use this code right here, and I'm going to pay with Litecoin, guys. With the Litecoin fee, it will be slightly higher, but you know, you got to do what you got to do. The only fee I don't like currently, and I think a lot of you don't like it as well, is the Bitcoin fee. So sadly but fact. So here it is, agreed. I know the video is getting a bit longer, so I'm quickly going to show you the two calculators, and then guys, you can make your own decision. Remember, you're investing your own personal money, so you have to be happy with the investment you're doing. I am doing it because I'm happy. I see I'm making profits. I see the returns are good. Obviously, there's risks involved with either. You know, I have invested quite a bit into my mining rigs. So if anyone thinks that I don't think that something can go wrong with the mining rigs and I can lose money, they're wrong. Because one, I'm mining and I'm holding. And well, the fee was 57 cents, so much different. But there you have it, guys. 3 upgrades, very happy with that. So quickly, let me show you the calculations. So let's go back in here to show you something. So if we go to upgrade hash power, so 3 codes in the book. So we're gonna look at my last mining rig, guys. Let's say it gives me about 175, 180 mega hashes, but I'm gonna put 175 because it fluctuates. It costed me about $2,620, but you know, with everything else, I'm putting about $2,700. Remember one thing, guys, to get this sort of power, you may spend less than that depending on how much you buy the parts, but you may even spend more because especially as of right now, it's so hard to find GPUs, so hard to find parts, and when you find especially the GPUs, most of the time the price is, it could be much higher than what it was some time ago. So you could actually be spending much more money to build this rig, or you could be buying the rig from somewhere already built where you could be spending, I know some people are paying up to about $3,500 to buy the same rig as what I built for, let's say, $2,700. So you can see this fluctuate, but I'm putting in my number, so it's only fair that what I've actually spent it. But if you're gonna spend $3,500, then put your number so you can compare it, because obviously the numbers will be different. Now to get about 175 mega hashes, you're gonna spend 4,900. However, if you do use my 3% discount code, which you can find in the description or in the comment section, you will spend a bit less than that, and it will be actually 4,753. So as you can see, quite a big. It is a difference. Sorry, what is it? So 4,900 comparing to that, it is a bit of a save, so it does help you. So let's hit calculate and see the numbers. So no power cost, by the way, with the Genesis mining, a 2-year contract, and as we can see, the first thing is 150 days to break even. But that is because the money we spend is it's slightly higher than what you spend with the mining rig. However, if we go down to the profits, we can see that with Genesis mining, you're actually making, because there's no power cost involved, $31 a day, $221 a week, $950 a month, guys. This is incredible returns. I don't know what wants to say to invest $4,700, guys, and to be getting a $950 a month. For me, this is very good return. Now, a lot of people will jump on this video. They will even put dislikes, probably, because they'll say, yeah, but the difficulty rises. Why you're not talking about this? I always talk about this. Yes, the difficulty does rise. However, as long as the prices also rise, where is it? Right here. As long as the prices rise, you're still going to be making good profits. What will happen, and I've made a video about this, is that the coins may be less and less, but the profit still could be just as high and probably even better because of the high price of Ethereum. And annually, guys, we can see $11,000, $11,563 times it by 2, 22,000. Yeah, again, as I said, the coins could be less if you're mining for 2 years, but the profits actually could be much higher, because I did talk about this many times. 43 coins per year, let's say make it just 20 coins per year because of the difficulty, times it by 2 on average, times it by 1,000, because some people do believe in this, you can clearly see, guys, that you can make 40,000. Now, of course, unless it happens to reach 1,000, we don't know if it's really gonna happen, because if anyone really knew that, a lot of people would have been millionaires by now. And there are some, but they never really can predicted the price of Ethereum being that high at, you know, today date. And there are speculations, price could drop, price could increase, but it's a risk that it's worth taking, especially if you want to be you know, playing safe. You can obviously return your investor as quick as possible, so as soon as you get money, cash out, get your money back, and then everything else, hold it and take a chance, take a risk, and if it does pay off and it gets to 1,000, you can really see some crazy profits. So let's quickly look at now the MvYWIq. Now in here, guys, 175 mega hashes, 1,000 watts. I'm actually pulling about 1,020, 1,050, depend, and about 15 cents per kilowatt. Now where I am, it is 12 cents, but to be fair, some of you have you know, get back to me and say, oh, your electricity is very cheap, so I'm putting at 50 to be a bit more fair. Some of you are actually spending much more. I know of people who are spending actually up to 0.26 cents per kilowatt. So you gotta put the numbers for yourself, and this is where it could come the difference. Because just give me a quick thing: if you're spending 20 cents, right, and you are paying, if you pay 3,500 for your rig, right? Let me show you the numbers, guys, because there is a big difference. So as you can see, immediately it jumps to 130 days. And you can clearly see that your annual profits are much less actually than Genesis Mining. So it's very important to do the calculation depending on your circumstances, because I'm going to show you something here, guys. Now I'm going to open one more. Well, what I'm going to do actually, I'm going to copy this so it's quicker. Right, so I'm going to copy this and put it. Let's not copy, I'm already here anyway. So open this and put the 175. So I'll show you a big difference. Get the 1,000 watts, 0.12. What did I say? It's 2,700, and I'm gonna hit calculate. So hit calculate. You can clearly see a big difference in return to break even. 94 days in comparing. Even if you're building a mining rig, if you're spending more to build it, and if your power cost is much higher, big difference, guys. So don't knock on Genesis Mining and say, yeah, but it's crazy and the returns are crazy. Your mining rigs could also take a while depending on your circumstances. So let's look at, you know, my mining rig and things. 94 days to break even, but that's just to make my money back, guys. And of course it's going to take less because I've spent less for it. However, we can clearly see that in terms of mining the coins, it is the same, but the profits are less in comparison to the mining with Genesis Mining, because obviously I'm paying power, you know, electricity costs. So we can see daily 28 comparing it to 31.68, 201 weekly, 221 monthly, 861 comparing to 950, and annually 11,500 on the Genesis Mining comparing to 10,408. So you can clearly see there's a difference, guys. However, so that's that, guys. Here is the calculation. Do your own calculation. Check what's your electricity. Check how much it's going to cost you if you want to build a rig, and then compare with Genesis Mining. I have both. I've just shown you guys that I do upgrade my Genesis Mining, and that is because I believe in it. I think they both have good and bad things in regards to them. Well, I wouldn't say they're bad things, but obviously there's, like with Genesis Mining, it is a 2-year contract. With the mining rig, potentially I could be mining a bit longer, but that's cannot be always the case, because who knows, my rigs could break, my cards could break, GPU can get rendered to you. I don't know, there's so many variables in the mining rig as well, guys. You know, I've been showing you for the last videos where my mining rig is going down, open Excel and all these cards is, you know, freezing and all this. I've made a video last night about it. So there are variables in there as well. If anyone was to tell you, you know, you're gonna make 100% guaranteed X amount of money with the mining rig, or 100% guarantee with the cloud mining, they are wrong. They are always variables, but they're both very profitable to invest in, and you've just seen the numbers. This is not my numbers. I didn't make this out of nowhere. This is, as you see, the numbers, how much it costs to buy, let's say, the power. You see how much it gives you, the calculation. So obviously this is out there, anyone can do it. It's not my personal program or anything I'm trying to trick anyone into investing. It's out there. If you're unaware, it's called Coin Wars. You know, there's another site that you can check, what to mine, And this is it, guys. Definitely very, very good returns on both options. And of course, there's another option which you can go for. I personally am not going for it, at least not for now. You can buy directly the coins. I don't think it's the best option to go for. Some people will argue with me on that, but for me, mining is definitely the better choice, especially if your finances are limited, and especially with the high prices right now. I mean, if Ethereum was what, at $2, maybe I would buy a lot of Ethereum, but at 264 for me is either the Genesis mining or MvYWIq, or as in my case, both. Well, there you have it, guys. This is what I have for you in this video. Hope you enjoyed it. So, quick recap. Taken my money out of the Poloniex. Nothing bad about Poloniex. Everything is fine in there, but I explained to you why. I show you where I put my money into my Ledger Nanoice. I've shown you all my wallets, you know, what I'm holding at the moment. It is not a lot, but for me personally, it still is. And if the price rises, obviously in terms of dollars, what I have will be worth it much more. I've upgraded my Genesis mining, and of course I've compared for you the differences with the Genesis mining and the MvYWIq, and try to help you out and tell you and show you both sides so you can make your own decision. By the way, if any of you have any input, want to ask me anything, feel free to comment down below, or you can send me an email. I have listed my email in the description section. And yeah, guys, if you enjoy what I'm doing, if you enjoy my channel, feel free to subscribe and share. I really appreciate it. You guys have been killing it. I'm very happy with it. And of course, if you do decide to go with the Genesis mining, feel free to use my code, as I said, in the description or in the comment section. Thank you for watching. Wish you a very profitable mining. Enjoy it, most importantly, and see you in the next video. Bye bye.